Welcome back, and back in the woods again. Now we're in Tehiddy Woods, but up the far end, and it's quite a dense bit of woodland here, but nice place to be. So Charlie's here somewhere. We'll find him in a minute. So hoping he hasn't gone too far ahead. Charlie! Charlie! Come on, bud! Charlie! Oh, there he is! A flash of black lurcher. So, it's a nice day, dry, windy, and getting a bit cold as well, but just nice to be out. All for Charlie's benefit, of course. There he is, hiding in the trees. And always come through this way because oh, I've gone a bit wrong. I'm going to move back over this way. So I'm sure you can see, boy is it muddy down here. Mud, glorious mud. But that's fine. We can live with that. So, the sun is strong coming through the trees. One of the things I like about this little place is, in a moment, you'll see it in a moment, we're coming through quite a big bit of dense woodland, but just in front of us opens out to a nice meadow. Pretty dense here. It's kind of like a very sort of thick forest with short trees. They're not that tall, but some people over there, and there's Charlie. Sorry about the sun, it's quite strong, but starting to open up a bit now. But gentle breeze. There's Charlie. Charlie! Come on! Wow, look at this. It's a nice view, nice open meadow. And we're running. What's Charlie doing? Charlie, come on mate. Right, so I'm going to keep going. Now, quite a nice field this, but as you can see here, it's quite muddy. I don't know what's happened in here, but some vehicles have come in here, I think, and carved it up. But oh, Charlie's on his lead. He's on his lead for the minute, because he just had a bit of a play sesh with another dog, and Charlie doesn't always understand when it's time to move on. So it's pretty nice here, but you know, now I know it's just a dog walk, and you know, probably lots of people have been to Tehiddy Woods before, but you know, it's not really an explore. but kind of hard to do that sort of thing at the moment really, which is a shame. But just a better look at that. It started to squelch now. I've got really muddy boots. Yeah. So this is the meadow near the Ranger's Lodge. I think it's just down there, but not far from the cliffs, from the North cliffs. But just walking along, trying to avoid all this mud and muck. So wobbly. Shorten the handle a little bit. There we go. So, bit of a jog. Sometimes trying to film things with a dog on a lead is quite difficult, but yeah. So this is the road that comes in off the coast road, and this road goes all the way down to the ranger station, or the ranger's cottage, the kind of like woods warden. I'm just going to see if I can... Oi! Sorry. That's the thing with Charlie, sometimes he gets his own ideas about what he wants to do and needs telling, but I'm walking back towards the woods now, so the main part of the woods. But, well, I hope everybody's okay anyway, and you know, very strange times we're going through, and I hope everybody is coping as best as they can, and none of it's nice, but not an awful lot we can do about it. But it's still good to be able to come out and have a look at this stuff, you know. It's I think distraction, or having something to distract you at the moment, is quite a good thing. So anything I can kind of do to help with that, anyone watching, then that's it. I do try and tend to not focus or dwell on anything that's going on, which is good, because to be quite honest with you, I really can't stand any of it. I've had enough, and I'm sure thousands of others have had enough as well, or millions of people. We've all had enough, haven't we? Let's be honest. But just looking back there now, it's quite pretty. Obviously, oh, dog overhead, another dog back in the mow. Okay, so we've moved a bit further down the trail and coming into kind of like the central top part of the woods. Sounds like some sort of machinery in the distance, or a quad bike, I'm not sure. Well, some pretty tall trees in this part. I don't know what it is, but I quite like this part of the woods. So does Charlie. There it goes. So, well and truly winter, and apart from the evergreen pines that we've got in this wood, then nothing else has got much foliage or leaves apart from the brambles and stuff, but it's quite a nice bit of the woods this. And yeah, let's go down to the thick bit where it's really kind of dense. Wow, and there's some huge thick trunks down here on some of the trees. Well, I suppose it is kind of exploring really. I mean, we're not really going to look at anything like a nuclear bunker or, you know, anything military at the moment, because it's all a bit too far away to get to at the moment. But we have got quite a lot of plans for, you know, when things start moving again. And I think it would be easy to just kind of like, you know, stop making videos and just give up or wait until things improve, but I decided I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep doing stuff, because it's always good to have new things to watch and see things from different people's point of view, you know. So, no, over here, look, we've got a fantastic looking den. Somebody's built this den in the woods. I think I know my way quite well around this woodland, and even on a busy day you can still find places that are, you know, you won't find many people, which is great. Wow, look at this. Right, this just looks awesome. Now, I'm not sure who built this, but oh, somebody's left the glove. Okay, so wow, this is pretty nice, pretty special. I think somebody's taken a good bit of time to make this. Charlie! Oi, come on! Make sure Charlie doesn't get too carried away. Wow! So, right. So I've had a bit of a weird experience once with one of these, so I'm not going to risk going inside myself, but wow, that's pretty good. Somebody's done well here. Oh look, little seats as well. That's ideal. So, not going to be not sure how bright it's going to be or whether you can see much in here, because I've not got a light at the moment, but it's not that dark. Awesome. Right, Charlie, come on. Right, so we're going to go a bit further. I'll just put my foot down a hole. Oh well. Yep, there it is. The hole in the ground. That reminds me of something, that the hole in the ground. If anyone's watched my videos, you've seen I've been to a few RAC posts, and that name, The Hole in the Ground, it's a film that was made in the 1950s, I think it was, and it just basically talks to you about all of the Royal Observer Corp posts and how they worked and stuff, which is pretty good. It's all fictitious, but I'm not sure. I think it might have been produced as a public information film, but it's on YouTube. I've seen it. So Charlie's off now. He's seen something. Yep, look that one up, folks, on YouTube. It's called The Hole in the Ground, and I'll pop a link to it in the description. But oh, I think we might have lost Charlie. No, here he is. He's back here. Yep, he's just on one. He's going to and fro. Yep, he's doing his Charlie thing. And nice bit of growling there, Charlie. Awesome. Right, so You know, it's a real difficult thing to actually know what to say, really, when you're filming. I mean, I'm just kind of talking aloud and watching here Charlie look galloping around through the woods, which is great. But so, as you can see, some real dense woodland here, which is great. And I'm just gonna keep walking and stop talking for a bit. So, just want to see how well the little camera picks up the natural sort of noise. Here he is, he's on one. There's some roots here I just tripped on. But oh, I hate that. Why do people do that? Honestly, that is just so annoying. I mean, like they're ever gonna come back and get it. Ridiculous. Hate that. Wow, this is pretty cool. So, now I think this has been here a while. It's a large tree that's obviously gone over at some point and pulled itself out the ground. This is humongous, though. God, I've no idea how heavy this is, but hell, this is a huge piece of tree. Obviously, hard to tell which end was in the ground and which end has just sort of snapped off, really. It's mad. But Jolly! Here he is. Wow. Yep. Dogs are brilliant, and you know, always been a dog lover, and can never really understand why anyone wouldn't really want to own a dog. Because yeah, okay, people have arrangements for work and they're not home very much, but just having a dog, well, if we didn't have a dog, we wouldn't get to really cool places like this. So it's a bonus, but can be a pain in the bum sometimes, can it, Charlie? Hey, yeah, but well worth it. Right, so we're going to move to another part of the woods. Right, so just had a mini disaster as I bent down to pick something up. The camera fell off its mount. What we got going on here? Oh, looks like there's some sort of work going on down there. Not quite sure what's going on down there actually. The forest is maintained by the National Trust, so can only think that there's that's what it's all about. Quite a strange bit of track here, but hard underfoot, but it doesn't actually go anywhere. Where's my dog gone? Charlie! Sorry about that, folks, but probably something going on with trees or whatever, but Oh. Right, so yeah, apparently it was to do with new signage for the footpaths in the woods and stuff. Now, whoa, now probably a bit of a mistake really this, but very muddy here. I'm going to see what I can do to avoid it. It's okay for dogs, but yep, as I said, I apologise for any blurry picture or lens, but my camera fell in the mud, which luckily I've extracted it and cleaned it off, and it seems to be working okay. But there you go, these things happen. But right, so bit of a clearing up here, and some more dogs in a minute, so back in a second. Right, so coming up to almost time to head back to the car, but now this is strange. This is a strange part of the woods because we've got all these short trees, and especially a bit scary. You've got this sort of avenue that we're walking down between them. It's funny how they're all the same length, all the same height, sorry, what I should have said, but obviously, you know, you can hear the road over there, the North Coast Road, but yeah, so we're literally right on the northern edge of Tehiddy Woods, and you can see there we've got some fields just the other side of the woods. Ooh, creaking tree. That's really eerie. But darkening up a bit overhead as well. I'm not quite sure what it's going to do. Probably rain. But I think all the more reason to think about heading back to the car. But well, I know it's not much of a video. It's not much excitement or undiscovered military history, so to speak. It's just a walk in the woods, but you know, hopefully it's just something to watch and enjoy, something different to look at, you know. But if anybody is wondering about Tehiddy Woods for your daily exercise, it's a brilliant place to come, and absolutely perfect for dogs. So turn it around a minute so I can just say, well, I hope you've enjoyed our little trek through the woods. Now, I've not filmed this part of the woods before, and we're about to get very wet, folks, so until the next time, take care and see you all soon.